Hey, everybody. Kairi091 hanging out with you for this week's edition of Kairi's Cards Cast alongside Brian Lutz. How you doing today, Lutz?
Wow, I didn't know that it was your cards cast. Can I participate?
No, you may not.
That's cool. I guess call me Cardinals offense.
I want to start by apologizing to the Cardinal fans who enjoy this podcast. First of all, we missed it last week. I'm sorry about that. It's Lutz's fault. Second of all, I'm noticing a trend. Anytime Lutz and I don't record a podcast, the Cardinals lose.
True, and also when I wear my Tyrann Mathieu jersey.
Is that true?
True, but it's not true anymore because I'm not wearing it. So if they lose again, then it's another
reason.
reason.
So if they lose again, you can put it back on.
Yeah. Please don't have me wear it again for the rest of the season.
I told you should have gone with somebody else.
Oh, right. Pat Tillman, dude.
Okay, because he's associated with.
No, you can't do that right now. No, we're already having a rough enough week in Arizona, bro. Come on.
Okay.
Let the
ASU loses. Coyotes lose a bunch of games, and the D-backs aren't playing baseball anymore. I don't know. The Suns preseason. It doesn't matter. Let's talk some football. First, we're gonna start with our looking back at what went wrong in this most recent game versus the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Shit, man.
Lutz, why don't you get us started and tell me what went wrong?
You want me to do this? See, Kairi here knows that Lutz has been just mired in research. So I printed up like 200 pages of some of the game stats from the different players and like the calls and everything. I looked really deep through it, and I think after doing some equations and racking my brain, guys, I think I identified the freaking reason that we lost that game. I think I got it nailed in the head.
I want to know what it is.
I'm just centering around these two numbers. One of them's 25 and the other one's 13. And it seems like the Steelers had that bigger number when the clock expired. And I'm really attributing a lot of our loss directly to that in the outcome.
Okay, well,
we got more yards than them, though, so cool. Go John Brown.
I was listening to an analysis from an NFL veteran announcer, a guy been playing in the league a long time, so he knows his stuff. And he was looking into what went wrong for the Cardinals, and his response was, whichever of these two teams scores the most points is much more likely to win the game.
That's how I felt, man. I mean, we won the game in some stats and fantasy or whatever, but who cares?
Oh, sure, yeah. For y'all that had Carson Palmer in your fantasy team, sorry about them two picks.
I do want to say, I thought, we were going to crush him with Michael Vick. Guy was not just showing up, and I know we game planned for him.
Oh, damn it, and then he had to go get hurt.
And, karma on me because I thought, the game is ours now. But, I don't know, Landry Jones must be like a Ben Jr. Because, man, he fucking laced us, bro. He humiliated us.
You can tell he takes after Ben Roethlisberger because the accusations against him from bars in Florida.
Really? Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh shit.
No.
Anyway.
Okay. We got to keep moving here.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like what? Honestly, what would have happened if Ben was playing that game? I mean, would we have just gotten fucking roped up by this team this weekend? Is that what would have happened? Would they have just seriously humiliated us?
I think our game plan would have been different. I think our game plan would have been totally different. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I think we would. I don't know if it's even.
It looked a lot like the Rams shit, man. Carson Palmer throwing really the worst timing for his picks, dude. Game.
Oh, did you hear his post-game presser about that last pick?
I didn't even see the safety. He's I thought I had him sucked up. It's bro, you're supposed to be looking. Come on.
Yeah.
At least he took it. At least he took it, I guess.
And you know what? That's 100% Palmer issue right there. Let's keep talking here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep talking here. I'm upset because I saw a similar thing in this game that we saw in the Rams game. And that is that once we started to get into some trouble, not being 40 points ahead, we switched from our prevent them from having any offense game plan to let's try to force turnovers and get the ball back game plan, which is the wrong approach. I think that we were doing a great job of shutting down their offense, and if we would have just stuck with that, we would have ended up winning. But instead, we switched into this, we got to go for the fumble or the pick every single play, which is just not what defenses do. I mean, if you can get them, you get them, but you also got to prevent the other team from advancing the ball.
I think we forced the issue just a little too much. Instead of just like making tackles, it's like we're going for strips and like missing tackles. Tackle
And when you
first.
when you go for a pick, if you don't make it, you end up giving up a step or two to the receiver. And if he ends up catching the ball and you didn't get the pick,
Yeah.
now he's got a clear path. So
Martavius made us look like jokers.
oh
bro.
my God, and that was
Like
at the
jokers.
Oh
That
God,
was an
it's hard,
amazing run. I mean, it was kind of like, as a football fan,
honestly,
it's cool to see a fucking run like that, but he just weaved right through our secondary.
I gotta say, this is not what I wanted to talk about at this point. I got a couple other points I wanted to get to, so I guess I'll get to these first, and then I'll get to that other point. First of all, I hate being the guy that even brings this up because nobody fucking likes this guy, but that was the worst officiating I have seen in a very long time, and all of the calls, all the iffy ones, were going the Steelers' way, and there were so many non-calls that would have changed the out. And I know what people are going to say. Oh, well, you can't let the whole football game come down to one bad call by a ref. Refs are going to make bad calls. As a team, you got to outplay them, so it doesn't matter if the ref makes a bad call. Well, what about when he makes like 10 bad calls?
Yeah.
At a certain point, bad officiating does impact the outcome of the game. I'm not gonna say we would have won, we would have lost, but I guess we won't ever know. When
you got a grind type of match between like two kind of defensively oriented teams, I don't know actually, which is ironic since both of these teams are kind of shedding that identity a little bit, where their offense is kind of supposedly lead. But anyway, yeah, calls really make a huge difference when the score differential is going to be 3 points.
Anywho, the other thing I want to talk about is what are we doing at O-line? I felt a lot better when Bobby Massey was still suspended and Mike Upati was still injured. I was enjoying Ted Larson and
Earl
Watford.
Do you remember our O-line during the preseason when we thought we had all our pieces going? We were just like, man, this isn't working. Like, what the hell? We're still struggling with this. And then all of a sudden Massey gets suspended, Upati's injured, and we're just like, we're just going to get like raped by the other team. But what happened, dude? They stepped up big time and Chris Johnson just started exploding. So that was one thing we mentioned on an earlier podcast, was that Earl Watford had been starting over there at right tackle, that we were going to keep him there. That's what Bruce said. And he's going to be on a short leash. But no, he put Bobby out there the first game Bobby was eligible to play. And look at what happens. I don't know. I guess it's hard to say if that was really the problem or not, because we have been blowing out shitty teams. And this is starting to worry me a little bit because, we just run up the score on guys like the Lions and, like that. So, does it make a difference? Is the O-line really, depending on who you have out there, is it going to affect the outcome in these games at all? Or
I guess you're right. It's not even that Palmer's under pressure lately. It's just a bad decision.
Dude, some of those throws were ducks, man.
Oh, God, man.
I don't understand. And missing that safety at the end was
back
just,
to a dark time in Cardinals.
How the hell could you to miss that? To make that type of throw at the end of that game in such a critical moment, I mean, that's the exact inverse of clutch. And you're going to drop games sometimes. I have a feeling that the Steelers game was maybe penciled somewhat as an L because it was a second on a road trip. It's a pretty gritty team. But still, man, to have that type of control and not be able to finish the job again, make such kind of boneheaded freaking penalties, personal fouls, all through the game. And then Valdir, dude, I don't know.
What the hell happened? Every game his number gets called by the freaking Zebras, dude. Yeah. Every freaking time, every game, Valdir does something. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying I don't like him because I think he's... I still feel like he's among the premier left tackles in the league. I still feel like he is absolutely the best that we or anyone else can do at left tackle, other than a couple of names. Maybe Matt Khalil comes to mind. There aren't many names out there I'd rather see at left tackle than Jared Valdir, but come on with the freaking holding penalties and the false starts and stuff, man. I guess, but you know what? I guess I would rather Valdir hold than to let Carson get sacked.
There may be something to that. I mean, if that's what he feels the outcome's going to be.
Right. If he doesn't commit this hold and give up the 10-yard penalty, the alternative is Carson's going to get blindsided. And I guess you got to figure you'd rather give up the 10 yards, replay the down.
That's fair. I mean, I almost cut him a little slack if that's a possibility there.
But it's hard to believe you could do all those calculations in the heat of the moment in the middle of a play. I mean,
smart.
It's one thing to review it in slow-mo later. All right, let's move on to NFC West.
Yeet.
The Seahawks and the Niners are both 2-4. I have 4-2 on my notes here. I'm glad I wrote that wrong. The Seahawks and the Niners are both 2-4. So the first thing I want to ask you, Lutz, the New England Patriots have themselves a dynasty, and that's not really up for debate. They do. I mean, come on, they're fucking. Right. They've been this good since like 01 or 02. They haven't really slowed down in 15 years.
Do it, boys.
The Seahawks have looked pretty good in the last few seasons. This season they're not looking as great, but they've, but do the Seattle Seahawks have themselves a dynasty in progress? Are we witnessing history with the Seahawks? I know what your answer is, but I want to hear you say it.
No,
Thank
because what type of there was an 85 Bears. Would that be considered a dynasty?
Because they won a Super Bowl and played well. Other than that.
Yeah, but I think a dynasty is you got to have multiple championships on the books to be in that discussion.
I think the 80s Niners would fit that.
That's right. That's
Joe
pretty
Montana.
much a key to being a dynasty. It's measured in championships, right? So every team that's kind of had. There's the Steelers dynasty, which I think Terry Bradshaw is probably like the most notable. The quarterback wasn't really the reason that it was happening, but he was there to be consistent long enough. Plus, it's kind of a different game back then, anyway.
Well,
I think
if you're talking that, then the early '70s Dolphins had a similar deal but they had Bob Greasy at quarterback and Larry Zonka was their running back, and that obviously. I mean that it was Zonka's team. Greasy was there, but it was Larry Zonka's team.
So I think that in like the more modern NFL period, it's going to be measured by a quarterback, and a lot of times a quarterback-coach combination, which is exactly what the
Brady and Belichick, because that's the common denominator.
Like the quintessential sense of stability and just knowing that you got your core to build your team around. And we have just never had that in Arizona, and we've always gotten fucked over by either having dude, I was watching this NFL special on the top 10 worst coaches. I swear to God, man, Arizona had 3 or 4 in the top 5. It's just for some reason nobody wants to come out here. Well, hadn't anyway, especially Sun Devil Stadium. But
we get a lot of has-beens.
Yeah, a lot of cast-offs and shit that want to go and finish out a career.
I think a lot of people thought Carson Palmer. I mean, think about it. Boomer Esiason had a fantastic career with the Bengals throughout the 80s, and then he came to Arizona to retire. Jim McMahon from the 85 Bears that you just mentioned came to Arizona to retire.
Did our window was last year our window with Todd Bowles, and we fucked it up? Because I don't want to say that that's been a key difference. I mean, obviously it's a huge difference, but
huge. It's so much more of an impact than I thought it was going to be.
Carson, when he came to the team, I thought Kevin Cobb 2.0.
Right. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I thought we had us. Stopgap, middle of the road. Now Carson's worked out to be about 1,000,000 times better than I thought he ever would be. So I'm not gonna slight Carson. I'm pleased.
But he's pretty fragile, and that's just the thing that everybody notices about the NFL is most of these organizations, the majority of them that have championships, draft their quarterback because when you find that guy, you don't let go of him. Drew Brees, probably the most notable exception to that rule.
And Peyton.
But Peyton didn't win. I mean, yeah, he brought a lot of success to the modern Broncos team, but they didn't win the championship.
I understand. I'm just saying that you don't get a quarterback like that on the open market other than Peyton Manning and Drew Brees. Those are the two guys.
Peyton Manning and Drew Brees were definitely in the last fucking 20 years the only real value in
everyone else is traded or drafted. But nobody. I mean, we traded for Kurt Warner. To bring him in, and he was a has-been when he was washed up. So, let's move on. We got it.
Well, I just want to finalize my whole point with this is fuck you, Matt Leinart. All right, go on.
Okay.
I would fuck Matt Leinart. That guy's so fun.
Oh my God, and he gets all the babes. Okay, so I'm a little bit worried that my original prediction said that the 1 and 2 seeds, the home field advantage, or the first round buys, were going to be the NFC North winner, which is presumably going to be the Packers, and the NFC West winner, which is going to be the Arizona Cardinals. That's what I thought we were going to have. I'm starting to think that maybe whoever wins the NFC South might be one of those two teams, one of those two first round buys.
It's so dumb, man.
I thought the NFC South was going to be a freaking
It is,
joke.
dude. You look at the Falcons' schedule and you're just like, you play no teams. Like, of course you're
People
gonna
say
look.
that about Arizona. People say it about Arizona.
Yeah, that's
we
true.
blow out
And,
the
like,
Niners,
they're
the Lions.
fucking right. And then we play teams like a tough divisional defense like the Rams and lose at home. Then we play the Steelers after getting our freaking balls massaged in the freaking Greenbrier all week and lose there.
No, dude, we were haunted. We got the ghosts from the Greenbrier.
God, they hyped that shit up so much, bro.
The ghosts?
No, not the. It's the whole Greenbrier experience. Oh, it's really making us bond as a team and having drinks together. It's like, yeah, put the booze down, boys. Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, Arizona. Anybody Arizona listening to this? Man, you all gotta hit up some AA meetings. On Twitter, a lot of you guys freaking do a little overdoing it. Anyway, let's go on.
Yeah, for reals. So that's my concern. I kind of feel like maybe I feel like the Packers in the NFC North are going to get one of those 2 first-round buys. The other one is kind of up for grabs. I'm hoping Arizona gets it.
Well,
I'm no longer all that confident that Arizona is going to get it, and here's why. I'm starting to think maybe we aren't. Okay, good. Okay, Lutz, this is where you talk me down. Maybe we aren't as good as I hoped that we were.
No one takes the field to the third game of preseason like it's bullshit.
Bullshit.
So, the Cardinals are who we thought they were, which are the Arizona Cardinals. They were called the Phoenix Cardinals. It's the same team.
But it's not though. But see, that's the thing is that we keep talking about how we've never had a Steve Keim, Bruce Arians before. We never have.
Well, this is so true, but that was the thing. It's like, didn't you get the feeling when we brought in Carson Palmer that it was still a stopgap at the time? I mean, the guy's what, like 64 years old? Like he might with good conditioning get some good years squeezed out the end of him. But can we just have a real franchise fucking quarterback? Like, that's all I've ever wanted for this team is like, Panthers got Cam Newton. Even Seattle Shithawks have that manlet up there that people pretend is a quarterback.
Andrew Luck.
And Andrew Luck. Like, can we have a guy like that? Like, it's hard to say at this point if we almost had Peyton Manning, it seemed. I mean, who knows how close we really were to that deal. But, I mean, you can almost say in retrospect now, maybe we weren't so shit out of luck by missing on that one. But you and I were not excited to have Carson come to town.
No. Oh,
and,
no, dude. No.
Are the birds coming home to
Kevin,
roost? I mean, were we glossing over this shit for too long? Are the birds coming home to roost on this now that, hey, he ducked some fucking passes, guys. He looked good in 6 games, but if you let him have the whole damn season, what was going to happen?
Okay, but you know what, though? But Palmer's record as a Cardinals starter before this season was like 19-2 or something like that. So, whenever Palmer's playing, we win. 19-2, that's fucking amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. That's nobody. Tom Brady doesn't have numbers like that. All right, 19-2. That's friggin' amazing. So,
dude, would Tom Brady have lost to the Steelers? I mean, they played that.
Tom Brady doesn't.
Didn't.
Fucking, I hate Tom Brady. I remember a couple of seasons ago, Tom Brady was on the decline. Remember that?
No, that was literally last season.
And there was an article in like the Boston Globe online where some like dickbag like freaking editorial writer guy said the headline was Brady to AZ, it's a possibility.
Yeah,
I was like, fucking
yeah. But you know what the thing is though, is like I don't know how well that would work because Bruce Arians is a deep ball kind of guy and Tom isn't the long range passer. He just works well with Bruce in that system. Tom Brady's got a great competitive spirit. I just don't believe he's as good as his like ring suggests. I mean, he's made some good plays. Like he's a great quarterback. I mean, to me, like Aaron Rodgers is. If you put Aaron Rodgers in freaking New England, like I don't know that they lose a game ever again. Like that's kind of my take on it. But
okay, how about this? We're gonna right now we're gonna do top 5 current starting quarterbacks in the NFL, and we haven't rehearsed this list or planned it out.
We haven't really done any of that for any of this.
No, we haven't. Well, I usually have a rough idea, but you're with your Brady and Rodgers comparison. It made me feel compelled to force you to give me a countdown from 5 to 1. Start with number 5, Lutz. Who is it?
Fuck, man, you put me on the spot. Well, okay, so my 5 are going to be Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Cam Newton, Andrew Luck, and who's that other guy? I mean,
Ryan?
I gotta say, maybe.
Landry Jones.
Yeah, Landry. I don't know. Ben's having a great season, so
when he's on the field.
Yeah, but he's not on the field, and so like, and obviously the Steelers are proving that they've got some good shit on that team going on.
Honestly, up until this last game, I would have put Carson Palmer in there.
Yeah, but I mean, Carson's not winning the important games.
That's the thing, and then he does the shit with that pick at the end, like that right there. That makes me realize that he's not Tom Brady, because Tom Brady doesn't make that throw.
Yeah, dude, nobody does, man. Just our guy. What the fuck, Carson? What the fuck was that?
You know what? He's listening. Dude,
Carson Palmer's he was forcing it with John Brown so hard. Why did we stop running the ball? I guess like the Steelers secondary is a little flimsy ever since like Head and Shoulders left. But come on, dude. Like Chris Johnson, can we not establish a running game? I mean, I don't know. Is it maybe Andre Ellington? Did this fuck everything up, man? Because, like, it just felt like at the beginning of the season, the teams we played weren't supposed to be so bad. Like, the Bears have kind of turned out to not be as what everybody thought they were. And, like, you know, they, like, in all honesty, man, I was at that game. I was a little nervous because Jay Cutler was walking down on us. Like, they come tit for tat at everything we did.
All right, but I would have put Detroit alongside Green Bay as a contender for the NFC North before the season. Now, obviously, by the end of week 2, I would have known I was wrong. Well, but before, I mean, I didn't think the Vikings were going to do much. I didn't think Chicago was going to do much. I felt like Green Bay and Detroit were going to playoffs.
Oh, wait. You didn't know that the Vikings are already the 2015 Super Bowl 50 champions? Never mind. It's a joke from the internet.
I didn't know that. I don't know that joke.
No, the Vikings fans are like really.
Wait a minute. Your top 5 list: conspicuously absent Peyton Manning.
Oh fuck it, dude. I'll put Phillip Rivers number 5. I've always had a soft spot for that guy, and like
Me too.
I would like to see him play in Arizona.
Number 4, Cam Newton.
He's elite. Number 4.
Luck or Newton?
I'm gonna say Andrew Luck, dude. He's pretty turnover prone right now. Number 3, I'm gonna put Tom Brady because I think he's a huge benefactor. Now he fucking plays his heart out in that position. I just think Tom Brady's got a lot more around him to help carry his ass than like some of these other guys do. Number 2, I'm gonna put Cam Newton right now, man. Like the dude is fucking
Mr.
like
Rogers
he lost.
Neighborhood.
He's trying to make Devin Funchess look good. He lost Kelvin Benjamin at the beginning of the season. He's got nobody really on offense, and he's just Mr. Do It All, and he's doing it.
Number 1, the
Aaron
Indianapolis
Rodgers,
Colts, Matt Hasselbeck.
Ryan Tannehill. Enjoy your practice squad paychecks, dude. What a dick mouth, bro. Anyway, he yelled that at guys picking him off in practice, and then yelled, "Enjoy your practice squad paychecks." What a fuck. Anyway,
really?
The Dolphins smashed this last game just because Phil been out of there. But yeah, so Andrew Luck's number 1. If you guys debate that, you are a Patriots fan or you don't follow the NFL. Okay.
No. He meant to say Aaron Rodgers.
Oh shit, dude, that's Freudian as hell, man. Andrew Luck needs to come to Arizona.
Last time he played here, we ended up destroying the Colts. It was like one of the only blowouts we had that year. I remember the week before, I was like, man, I'm tired of these close cardiac cards games. I want a freaking blowout. Then the Colts came to town and we freaking
And then we thought we were going to have them all year, 16-0. Oh, well.
No, we didn't.
We're used to it, man.
let's move on. Looking forward, we got a Monday night game, national television. We're going to put our heart and soul into it. Nothing's funny on Monday Night Football.
No.
And we're gonna put our heart and soul into this game.
That's fine.
I
put my heart and soul into every game I play. That's a little Derek.
I'm done. He ended it by saying, "I'm done." Like after he went on his little rant, he goes, "I'm done," and he like, I'm done.
Yeah, Cardinals have had some classic press conferences, man. That's Derek
God,
Anderson.
dude, no, that one and the Denny Green one are iconic. They're right up there with playoffs. Don't talk about playoffs? You kidding me? I just hope we can win a game. Dude, I do such a good Jim Moore impression, don't I?
I thought you were playing that clip.
I know. It was just me.
It's crazy.
And, hello, you play to win the game.
Dude.
You don't play to just play it. I don't do a good Herm Edwards. All right, looking forward, I think we need to get back to basics. I think we need to stop with the opportunistic defense. I think we need to stop with trying to strip the ball and trying to get picks like if they happen, they happen. If you get a chance at a fumble, sure, pick it up. If you can read a route real well and you can get a jump on the ball and pick it off, go for it. But it shouldn't be our focus. Our defense needs to work on focusing on tackling. They should be tackling when players have the ball, not trying to strip it from them, because if you fail to strip it from them, then you didn't tackle them, and now they have the ball and they're clear to run.
That's just the name of the game,
yards.
dude. That's been what every game has been so far this season. The games that the players on the other team aren't like very disciplined, that happens to them. We get some turnovers, we rape them.
Yeah, and the goddamn national commentators don't even seem to notice a trend. They're like, well, the Cardinals are an opportunistic defense. They always win the turnover battle. Yeah, they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be. That's not the way we should be playing.
Yeah. Dude, you've heard me saying that. I was even saying that of week 3 when we hadn't lost a game yet. I was like, I don't like the fact that all of our guys on offense are like, our offense has some glaring issues, but Larry was stepping up a lot. But it's like, you could tell that we were masking over that by just getting some fucking clutch, like, turnovers and shit. So, here they are, man. You don't get those turnovers. Here's what the offense is doing for us, losing.
This year, we've been kicking the shit out of shitty teams, right? Like, that's kind of been our card, right? We win we beat the crap out of the shitty ones, which is actually refreshing. Because in the past, we would, like, go to New England and beat the Patriots in week 2, and then we would lose to, like, the god-awful, like, London Silly Nannies.
Yeah, we were just, like, the ultimate trap game team because we had a decent defense and nobody noticed.
Anyways, I think what we got to do is let Baltimore come here to Arizona on Monday Night Football and just fucking kick the shit out of them and drop 50 on them or something like that.
On offense.
On offense, sure. And
50
a couple, you know what?
points.
I'll take 2 or 3 defensive scores. I don't care, as long as we finish with 58 points.
As long as the offense scores more than our goddamn defense.
And yeah, there you go. So that's what I think we need to do, is just really, really bring it in on national television and not humiliate ourselves by, just I don't know. This is our chance to kind of regain some of the respect that we kind of lose. I mean, I guess some people are going to say, oh, that doesn't matter. The Cardinals are probably going to go to the playoffs, right? Like, I don't see how. I guess they could epically collapse. But the Cardinals are most likely going to get a playoff berth in some form. It's just a matter of what they do with it. But wouldn't it be nice to get a freaking first round bye, maybe some home field?
What did we used to say when the Cardinals would have 4 wins? Well, at least the worst we could do is 4-12.
Fucking A, dude. Oh my God, I haven't thought about that in years.
I know, bro. Here we are again. So
I haven't thought about that in years, dude. What Lutz just told you guys is a true fact, man. Anytime a couple years back, anytime the Cardinals would win a game, I would be like, oh, at least we're not gonna go any less than 3-13. At least we're not gonna go any less than 4-12. We win a 5th game. At least we're not going any worse than 5-11.
Do you guys see the pattern he's doing
season,
here?
But we're at least going 5-11.
No, keep going for all 16 games in case that they don't understand the pattern yet.
So, shut up, Dick.
Just kidding.
So, I don't know.
Well, we did open up 4-0. Ken listened to us last year, and we finished 5-11. So
after opening 4-0, and the team that we beat was the Lions.
And our scheduling can get much easier. I mean, at this point, dude, playing the Browns, I don't fucking know. Like, they hung tough with the Broncos here. They've been playing good, man. So, like, if we lose to the Browns, bro, I'm going to freaking jump off this roof. And it's only first story, so it's just going to add more insult to injury.
It's not even going to hurt.
It's like, just going to be an exercise in futility like the Cardinals season.
Okay, let's see. So, here is the next segment that we're doing here.
Your voice changed from radio to talking to your monitor. Are we on? Are we live? Is this on air? Am I on TV?
This is a live feed right now. Tweet your questions. Lutz is going to answer them right now. We should do that. We should do a segment where Lutz answers. No, we shouldn't, because he's such a dick on Twitter. Don't ever tweet anything to Lutz, guys. He's very unpleasant.
No, man, I'm just the most honest person on Twitter. So if you're a dipshit, you're going to hear it. I'm sorry. Does that offend you? If so, don't be a dipshit.
Fair.
I'm
trying to change. Okay, this is what I want to do. I want to go
changing gears. We want to change directions, though. Keep the gear in gear. I know about driving. I got a license.
Okay, Lutz, you ready for Lutz Locks?
Oh, shit. Bring it on.
All right. Thursday night game.
Woo!
Seahawks at Niners.
Oh, fuck, man. Well,
who do you want? Hang on, question. Who do you want to win that game?
I want the Niners to win just so the Seahawks are last in the division. Fair. And like after 7 weeks.
Now, who do you believe is going to win?
The Seahawks.
Okay. Let's keep it going. Bills at Jags.
Dude, but actually, I don't know, man. Seahawks, I think there's still the stigma of thinking that they're good, but I'll think they'll bounce back, man. But they just gotta get back to their philosophy.
We're on to Cincinnati. We're on to the next game,
I'm
dude.
I'm a really cerebral guy. All right, did you say Bills at Jags?
Bills in Jacksonville playing the Tim Tebow's Jaguars.
Let's give it to Buffalo.
Bucks at Redskins.
Redskins. Yeah, give me Redskins. Took me a while. I thought like Milwaukee Bucks do not play football, though they would probably beat the Redskins.
I don't know if they're gonna. Their 5 guys are gonna be able to. Atlanta Falcons at Tennessee Titans.
The Falcons have to win that game, so I think they're gonna. Wait, Marcus Mariota just got an MRI in his knee and has like a sprained MCL, so that's gonna be Falcons.
That's okay.
Not that Mariota was gonna make.
Ken Wisenhunt's gonna sign some badass quarterbacks to play for the rest of the season. Like
Carson Palmer. All right, go on.
Saints at Colts. Gotta be the Colts.
Give me the Saints.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They looked pretty good. Like won some good.
You heard it here, guys. Bet the farm.
I know I'm being crazy, man, but the Colts ain't playing that well this season. I think that Patriots game was a big thing for them, and they tried really hard. But I think the Saints are more concerned with not being embarrassed anymore. All right, go on. That's my pick, though. Fuck it, Saints. Don't bet on any of these guys.
All right. Minnesota Vikings at Detroit Lions.
Give me the Lions, man.
Okay.
They're gonna finish fucking 11-5. Watch it.
The Schittsburg Steelers at Kansas City Chiefs.
Rest in peace, Kansas City. You had a good prospective season there in the preseason. Oh, fucking Steelers, dudes. Chiefs, like their balls are gone, bro. They may not win anymore this year.
I know. Cleveland Oranges with brown stripe at St. Louis Rams.
I'm gonna pick the fucking Browns, dude.
I hope so. I don't like the Rams anymore. Texans at Miami Dolphins.
Dolphins, man.
Okay. Oh, this is a good one. New York Jets at New England Patriots.
Let me just slip back that one game and just say Texans are lucky to have the Jags on their schedule so they can have another fucking win, but that team is like butthole top down. I'm sorry, man.
It's rough to be a Jags fan. Do the Jags have fans?
Yeah, I know more Jags fans on like just random Twitter than like there are Cardinals fans floating around. Like I have to like get connected with the Cardinals. Dude,
no. Answer the question. Jets at Patriots.
Let's see. Patriots are shit against the run. Jets had the number 1 running attack, and their secondary is from fucking hell times heaven. So it's gonna be an interesting game. I think if the Pats are to drop one. Wait, did you say at Patriots?
Yes.
Fuck, man. Give me the Jets, bro, because like I just want to see that happen so bad.
Me too.
I'm gonna be the guy that called it on air.
There you go. Bet the farm, guys. Okay. Raiders at Chargers.
Dude, right now people are looking at my picks and be like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Raiders at Chargers.
Raiders at Chargers. Chargers lost a kind of heartbreaker in Green Bay. Looked really good though, man. Keenan Allen went down. I didn't check. Do you know? You don't know if he was like.
I don't know.
You don't fucking know if he was really injured. I think that plays a big impact. Chargers are gonna win that if Keenan Allen starts. If he doesn't start, I'm gonna pick the Raiders. So.
All right. The Dallas Cowboys at the New York Football Giants.
The Giants absolutely have to come back with a win after this bullshit, even though it's even though it's a bullshit short week for them. I think that they're gonna beat these like hapless Cowboys. Man.
Ooh, I actually have a horse in this race, and it's not the Broncos, of course. Eagles at Carolina.
Colts at, wait, no, we already did Colts. Who?
Yeah, we did Saints at Colts, and you picked the Saints for some reason. Eagles at Carolina. Who's
well, somebody would have said that pre-Falcons game too, even though it was a divisional game.
Eagles at Carolina. Who's gonna win?
Oh, them Panthers.
Nope. Eagles are gonna win.
No.
Panthers are about to go on a 10-game skid.
No, I mean that'd be cool and all, but I just feel like the Eagles are going to lose to teams with a strong defensive line.
And finally, our Monday night game. Baltimore Ravens at your Arizona Cardinals.
They're going to win by Cardinals are going to win by double digits.
Cardinals are going to win by double digits. Here's something interesting, guys. The games on Sunday, usually there's a bunch of games at 1 p.m. Eastern, which is 10 a.m. Arizona time, right? The Bills and Jaguars are playing in jolly old Wingland, man. Their game kicks off at like freaking 6:30 in the morning.
So dumb.
So So we give England Bills and Jaguars.
Does anybody know
Enjoy
anything?
that show.
Does anybody know anything about that, by the way? Why England is like open market for a possible franchise relocation, but Canada isn't? Is there some kind of legality with the CFL preventing actual like NFL like team
Serious
franchises?
question. Is there anything like, because I know that Bills play in Toronto every now and then. And the Cardinals used to drop in on Mexico City a couple of times and sell out to like 150,000
There
people.
are a lot of NFL fans between like Ontario and British Columbia and everything. Like
But they're all Bills fans. If you moved a team there and it wasn't the Bills, nobody would cheer for them.
There's Lions fans up there too, actually. But
and anybody who was watching Monday Night Football this week, what do you guys think of this new Star Wars trailer? I want to know.
Woo!
I loved seeing that. I'm such a Star Wars nerd. I loved seeing X-Wings, dude. I'm not one of those dudes that hates on the new trilogy, the prequel trilogy. It's so trendy to be like, oh, it was so stupid. I thought they were cool movies. I'm not going to say they were amazing or nothing. I thought they were fun. But this one, man, oh, I'm so jacked. I'll be there. I'm going to be there opening day. I want to see a black stormtrooper, man.
I haven't. Oh, come on, bro. I haven't been excited for a movie trailer. I can't tell you the last time. Maybe in like high school for like The Matrix or something. But there's no real like you didn't know really what The Matrix what you're gonna get. So it's just a little different. But this
I can't show you what The Matrix is.
Yeah, man. But Luke, I loved Star Wars when I was a kid, and then like Kairi mentioned, when the episode 1 came out, it was alright, but it didn't pop for me. I had no interest in seeing 2 or 3, and still to this day never have.
What?
This trailer coming on looked fucking dope, man. Like I'm so excited for it. So like that's weird. Congratulations, everybody involved, Disney, J.J. Abrams. You guys, it looks like you guys are on track. Trailer looks good. I'm gonna go see it.
It's J.J. Abrams directing, so you know it's gonna have a twist ending. It's gonna be. I mean, J.J. Abrams is the creative mind that brought us the show Lost.
Well, I think the twist was that he really like diversified the actors. He even mentioned he like walked in and he just like all these white faces. He's like, can I be involved in casting this, please? Let's open up our demos a little bit. So, and it's true, man. A lot of the black people I follow on Twitter sound really excited, and they're like directly pointing out how there's like a featured black guy in the movie, and that's fucking awesome. Well,
yeah, but hold on. Lando Calrissian. Lando Calrissian is probably the coolest dude.
Yeah, and you know James Earl Jones.
Well, yeah, but you don't ever see it, brother. And when they do finally take his mask off, he's a white guy.
He's the whitest fucking white guy, dude.
And Mace Windu.
Yo, I want to bring up. I digress from this cool Star Wars nerd topic. Cardinals, will we ever have our own franchise quarterback that's always beloved forever? Hey, if we win Super Bowls, dude, with Carson Palmer, then we're not building a statue for Carson Palmer. When are we going to get the quarterback that does that we make a statue for? And also, when are we ever going to have a pass rush? Like, we missed out on Shane Ray, and like in retrospect, he just tore his fucking ACL.
We got Dwight Freeney.
But to where the hell is that guy? And like,
he's old. Yeah,
right. He didn't do shit in the fucking Steelers game, even though he was there for the first snap of the game, if I'm not mistaken. And then Marcus Golden, bro. It's just like short arms. Like I want to be so.
I want to talk about what you said about a franchise guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna have to do it then.
Is it Matt Barkley? Is that the guy?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is Matt Barkley the guy?
Yeah, Matt Barkley, our third string.
Yeah.
Yeah. That actually would almost qualify as as an organically derived quarterback, because like.
Well, we didn't pick him up, and the free agent quarterbacks are like Derek Anderson, Kevin Kolb. Like that's the guys in their free agency are that caliber of quarterback. Guys that like maybe looked all right every now and then. You can usually pick them up for $5 or $6 million a year. That's what we gave DA, by the way. Derek Anderson, like $6 million is what we paid him, and then we signed Kevin Kolb for like Aaron Rodgers level numbers. Oh God. Anyways, guys, we got to wrap up. Thank you for joining us. Sorry we missed last week. I promise we will never miss another one until the one after the Super Bowl this year, when we talk about how cool it is the Cardinals finally won a Super Bowl.
And you can thank us for us getting that W this week, for us making this podcast. It means a lot to the team, and I know to you guys.
Please, subscribe, leave a comment. message, hit me up on Twitter. Don't tweet Lutz. He's a dick.
Yeah, dude, tell him my handle on Twitter. Does anybody even know?
What is your... Oh, shit. Lutz is... What is your handle? It's
It's at Cardinals.
Cardinals, like Cardinals with a T, like retarded, like Cardinals.
Makes sense, right?
And I'm just at Kairi091, but y'all already knew that.
At Cardinals, guys, come hit me up. I'll fucking talk shit to you, though. So.
I love you.
And also donate to our Patreon. Just kidding.
Yeah, donate to our...
We do this out of love, brother.
What the fuck have you guys done for us lately?